kind of put in perspective, Coach, the NCAA Tournament experience, not the result you wanted, but at least the first two sets, and at the end of the third set, you did guys put up a pretty good fight here in Illinois.
Yeah, this was a match. It was a competition. That's the way that we approached it. I think that this is it is a great experience, but it's it's an opportunity to play a class program, a great team, and I think our team represented themselves and the university and especially our conference well. I was proud of the way that they competed. It's a outstanding environment, and the fans here were great. But I think actually our team kind of fed off of that a little bit. They're pretty competitive, enjoy that type of environment, whether it's at home or on the road. And I was also very proud of our own fans, especially considering the weather and everything there. For them to make that trek up and have such a great showing here in Champaign is fantastic. We're pretty excited about that as well.
Aryn, just talk about kind of the environment tonight. You guys stayed with Illinois the first set in particular. I think serving might have been kind of the Achilles heel, though. A couple of errors kind of led to some runs. And just talk about being able to fight with such a top quality team.
Well, yeah, serving was kind of a little bit shaky at times. It's definitely a different environment, different gym, so serving was a little bit weird for us, but I was just really proud of the way that we fought back. And, this is a very good team. Illinois is a very good team, and there was never a point where we said, oh my gosh, this team is killing us. It was point for point, and we really fought back. We fought hard for every single point, and we began this game saying we have to out-scrap this team. We have to outplay them. We have to out-grit them. And we knew that we weren't going to be able to just kind of come out and rely on their mistakes. We knew we had to earn everything. So I was really proud of the way that we did that.
Leslie, just talk about the grittiness. A couple of digs you had tonight were some I've never seen you have before, diving and jumping on the back row, things like that. And, so just talk about, also kind of put in perspective Illinois' offense and what it made you guys have to do on defense.
Well, I think from the get-go, the coaches told us that Illinois is more of a pin-driven team. So that for us defensively, that was what we needed to key in on. Where were their outside and right side hitters going, like any of their shots. And I think from that standpoint, for us, it was just keep the ball in play and be aggressive. And I think that's, as Aryn said, just out-gritting the team was our goal tonight. And that mindset, every single ball that comes over the net, you do whatever it takes to keep it in play. And my digs, I can't say anything that just reflects off of the blockers, being able to funnel the ball to me because I'm confident in what I can do. So that just reflects on how great my teammates were doing.
Going back to you, Coach, Alex Morris actually had one of her better matches tonight. You were able to use that right side pretty effectively. Just talk about her performance, 13 kills and only one error.
Yeah, she was great for us, and she took care of. She got kills in a lot of different ways. From a set double block that she had to kind of go around and tool and go over at times, to some tight balls and taking care of that. And then when there were good gaps and seams open to her, she recognized them and executed well. Another key piece to that, though, I do have to say, is that I thought that our passing, especially in the first two sets, was really solid. And for us to be able to run the right side the way that we did, for her to get 25 swings, speaks a lot about what our ball control did. So that was another big positive. And I think our setters did a nice job. Colby really did a good job of dishing that ball out to her.
Yeah, it was tough to defend Burks and McMahon. Kind of talk about their performance against you. That was kind of what you were keying on, I think, in the pregame.
Yeah.
Again, All-American type players.
Yeah, you've got two of the best players that play in the best conference. That they're gonna be quite a challenge, and they showed that tonight. When they needed big points and when we started to scrap back, both of those guys dropped some pretty big hammers and scored some critical points. And I know that's going to be a key piece for Marquette or whoever else has to face these guys, is how well can they defend those pins. And there were times that we did it well, and times that they just kind of ran their deal.
Just talk about these guys as seniors, and hate to lose them, but
Yeah.
What a great run that you guys have had the last couple of years.
Yeah, it's amazing to think for 4 and 5 years, respectfully, what they've meant to this team and what they've been able to do. And we talked a little bit in the locker room down. This still just about a process. Along with this team's desire to really get that grit back in them, it was also to protect the legacy and to build on the legacy of the program and the teams that have come before them. And I think they've done that, and they're ready to hand that baton off to a group of hungry players and good recruits coming in. And this type of performance tonight is the type of thing that we need to help continue to grow this program up to the next level. And when that happens, these two will be a big part of that as well. I do have to say that had you told me that we would get more kills than Illinois tonight, I would have thought you were crazy, especially with the type of offense that they have. So I was really proud of what our offense was able to do against such a good team.